Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to do a reading. This message is for the chosen. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. If you want to order any of my services, Tarot Legends, Tarot Sessions, Tarot Decks, hair or body oils, miniature altars. If you want to order the Karmics, Don't Catch These Spiritual Hands t-shirts. I haven't worn this in a while, but for some of you who don't know, it gets real out here in these spiritual streets, as many of you know. So this is a shirt that I do have. Still don't have any mediums available, but I will be getting some more. So reach out, place your order if you're interested. Let's jump right into it. About 5 months ago, I think that was the last time. Has it really been that long? Maybe not. But there was one that I did 5 months ago about the agenda of the powers that were. And it did expose that there would be a celebrity sacrifice and that it would be a distraction because there would be an invasion of the U.S. corporation. Now, that was a pretty interesting read. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below for those of you who are interested in revisiting that to see how it correlates with what's happening now, because sometimes things take a little while to play out in the 3D realm when you pick up on the spiritual energy. So we're going to tap in and see what is the powers that we're currently up to. And also I'm going to be channeling from this book, The 48 Laws of Power. Towards the end, if my spiritual team guides me to give you all a declaration that we can do together, then I will definitely be bringing that forward as well. So let's jump right into it. What is the current agenda of the powers that were? What are they up to? So I have chemtrails coming out here. Chemtrails. Many of you know what chemtrails are. You see those, foggy, blurry looking lines in the sky. It's usually a plane or something. Chemtrails is leaving chemicals, as that plane goes through. It's leaving certain chemicals that could cause illness for a lot of people. Let's see. Got another one that fell. So this says we got next. Y'all know what that means, right? We got next. So there could be,
It's like the card and see my heart is breaking because he loved me a bunch.
Okay. So we got next. So y'all know what that means. Taking back the throne, establishing a new kingdom, one that is based on integrity, honor, the love of the Most High, true sovereignty. It says they lose the battle in war. They lose the battle. Okay. The powers that were, they know they're losing. So they might be taking desperate measures to try to, create issues for people's health and things like that. But it's not going to be successful. The sun is our friend. It is helping to build up our immune systems and, get our DNA in alignment. There's certain things that they just can't stop. And of course, they desired to block out the sun and all of these different things. But the Most High is not, they don't have that much authority, okay? They want it, but they definitely don't have it. They didn't create this earth, and so therefore they cannot destroy it, nor can they destroy the original people of the earth. So I also have declare and decree. This is a large reason why, because the chosen have awakened, and we are out here declaring and decreeing that the highest form of righteous judgment is casted upon the heads of our enemies. And cast it upon the heads of all wicked empires. I don't care what type of empire it is. If they have a position of authority, wealth, or power, and they got it through wicked means, then they are being dethroned. And everything that they had is being removed from them. They lose the war. They lose the battle. Okay? Spiritual warfare, physical warfare, it doesn't matter. They lose. We got next. Okay? So secret societies are being destroyed. Hello. Do you not see it crumbling in front of your face right now? So really it feels like, thus far, the only thing that I can see that they can try to do is create issues with the atmosphere in hopes that it'll impact us in a negative way. But all of these cards that's coming out thereafter is showing that it's our time. Okay? We're taking back authority again over our own vessels, over our own minds, over our family, our children, our relationships, okay, over our wealth, our abundance, our knowledge, our history, our identity. All of these things are being taken back again. Okay? And so, let me see. What are the powers that we're currently up to? What are they up to? Hold on. Well, this makes sense, okay? This makes sense because y'all can read that. You know, certain things I can't say out loud, but it's speaking on this card in the middle says weapon. So you see what type of weapon and the type of attack that they are trying to use, which makes sense when it comes to this one right here, for this to come out first. So right now, it feels like this is their greatest arsenal. So yeah, we definitely have to declare and decree that whatever chemicals or, you know, we're going to use this word exactly on our candle, okay? Whatever weapons, specifically these type of weapons that they are putting out towards humanity will fail, and that our bodies will reject it, okay? It will be rejected. Their plan will fail because it looks like that's what they're trying to do. Let me see why. Why are they using that particular method of attack? Why? You see what that says? It says retaliation. Retaliation. They're using that particular method because they know we got next. They know that we are here. We've awakened. We're no longer these passive sleeple and sheeple walking around with chains on our necks and on our feet. And so they see that we're rising up, stepping into our spiritual authority, especially. That's a strong intimidation factor. And so they are using these particular weapons, or they plan to anyway, in order to hopefully their hopes is to decrease us in numbers, but to do it in a way where, of course, you don't know where it came from, right? But we see it right here. And so we call judgment now. We call judgment now. But it's all about retaliation. See, top secret info is exposed. See, this was supposed to be top secret. This was their next plan of attack. This was supposed to be top secret. But see, the fact of the matter is, what they failed to understand is that here in the age of Aquarius, there is no more top secret information. Ain't nothing top secret anymore, because the Most High has given us the authority to tap into all realms, all dimensions, all timelines, and to grab hold of information that they thought would remain hidden and in their little vaults, okay, or amongst their little secret societies. No more. No more. The jig is up, okay? Many of you, you're being called, do not go out there and stand in them lines and vote for anybody. Recognizing that the U.S. corporation has been wicked from the very beginning. It has not changed. It will not change. The whole entire structure is poisonous, is corrupted, and it must be brought down. Okay? So we're no longer standing in those lines. The chosen, we've completely pulled out. Community gatherings. See, we're coming together as a community. More so in a spiritual realm first. Eventually, you will come into union with your tribe. Right now is the time of being very selective, because initially we start off with a lot of wolves in sheep clothing. A lot of people who recognize the shift that's occurring, and they take advantage of these times by saying, hey, I'm the one over here who is the mother of all lands, right? I am the authority over all tribes. Really? Try a person by their spirit and you will know. Okay? So right now, this is the time of the tricksters, you know. So it's not the time right now to gather and to say, oh, okay, I'm going to be under this one or that one. No, it's not the right time right now. But there will be a time that we will gather in the 3D. Master plan has failed. So whatever they was planning is going to most definitely fail. It has to fail, because when top secret information gets exposed, that means you know the hand that your enemy is playing. So anytime, let's just talk about the game of chess. If you know the moves that your opponent is going to make and you can predict them, then why wouldn't you reroute to ensure that you win? That was the whole objective, for them to keep everything hidden, or to keep it amongst, only particular groups of people, because if they can manage to keep everything a secret, then it will be hard to know what hand to play. It will be very difficult to know how to move, how to strategize. Okay, so it's like you're swinging at air. But see, the chosen, see, we see these beings beyond the 3D. Take money out of the bank. It could be time to do that. I mean, I've been seeing for a couple of readings now, I've seen this. To remove your funds out of your bank. It's definitely something to consider. Let me see if I get anything for that. Because it could very well be something big is getting ready to happen. I can feel it. I don't know if you all can feel it out there, but I can feel that something massive, shocking, beyond what we are seeing right now is getting ready to take place. Let me clarify. Why is it saying take money out of the bank? But I'm going to pull from a different deck. Okay. Major destruction soon. And then I have pandemic. Major destruction soon and pandemic. So this is why it's saying take your money out the bank. Because as you know, anytime a new kingdom has to be built, you have to first destroy the old one, right? And so in order to destroy something, there is destruction that has to happen. That is what destroying means. It is destruction. It's the breaking down of something, the tearing down of something. And so even though they're planning this, okay, a pandemic, this is going to bring about a major destruction for their tower because they end up losing their master plan. Okay, that pandemic is going to fail miserably. So it's a good time to start considering taking your money out of the bank. I can feel something big that's coming, y'all. Bottom of the deck says spying through devices. Y'all know they've been doing that for a minute. Spying through devices. Whether it's the Bluetooth in your car, whether it's your phone, your TV, when you're out in public, your debit cards, they're always spying through devices. You better believe that. That's what the Bluetooth is all about, okay? Look at that, government shutdown. It's a lot that's getting ready to take place. It's a lot, okay? Y'all see that, government shutdown. Let's keep going. You know what? Let me see. Yeah. What I have is lies and mind control. Mind control and lies. They're going to be telling a lot of lies to try to get you to go back into this box, this fear, you know, this anxiety. They're going to tell a lot of lies here. It's all about control. It's all about keeping you asleep or putting you back to sleep. That's the objective, okay, through these lies. Yeah, cover up. The lies is all to cover up what they're doing, okay? They're trying to sweep away their mess. They're trying to, again, this is supposed to be top secret information that's coming out. And so they're going to try to clean it up. They're going to tell a lot of lies because they want to get you back to being in a zombie-like state. But you all can see right through the lies. It's so obvious now. Like, oh my gosh. It's just so crazy because they haven't changed their tactic. They're still using the same strategy, but the difference is we're not asleep anymore. You see what I'm saying? Nothing changed though. It says Republican. Definitely some things going on with these so-called political parties. Things are going to start coming out. Like, it's going to be shocking information in terms of the whole system, the whole structure, you know, what it's all about, what they started it for, who it was supposed to be working up against, what was the agenda behind it. We're not talking about information coming out. I mean, this will be an issue too. That will also be something where things will come out about particular people, okay, who are in the governmental positions, political positions, whatever. You know, they all same people to me, you know. things will come out about them specifically, but it's going to be exposure about the system itself. Okay? What are they trying to cover up? Poison, drugs, poison. What's interesting about this is that this looks like it's coming straight from the doctor. Handwritten prescriptions, okay? These don't look like no recreational stuff to me. I mean, obviously, that turns into recreational things, okay? Because technically it's all the same thing. However, there will be truths that come out in regards to possibly even the medical system. But there's something about drugs or poison, so somebody could be found out to be on some form of a drug here. That could definitely be the case as well. We have intergalactic travel. We tapping into our ancestors in the spiritual realm, intergalactic beings, our cosmic brothers and sisters out there in the 5D and higher realms, okay? We're not here by ourselves. Timeline issues and fire. Something is getting ready to be very, very destructive, and they don't have enough time. These are timeline issues. There's not enough time on a calendar for them to be able to plan what's getting ready to happen to them. And so they're trying, they're scrounging, okay? Because they know that destruction is coming here. Look at that. It says outer space. I told you. This is bigger than them. This is far bigger than them. It's also speaking on the planetary shifts and things of that nature that's happening to bring down their empire. Like, you can't stop what's written in the stars. When your time is up, your time is up. Go have 2 or 3 seats, okay? Like, it's over with. They don't belong on that throne. They never belonged there. I already spoke about that. And so this is where they have desperate measures. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. And this is their last little kickback to try to see what they can do to slow down the process or to cover up what they're doing to see if they can regain the trust or the control of humanity. But it's not going to happen. See, they want to maintain this royalty. I'm telling you, they want to maintain this position at all costs. They do not want to let it go. They don't want to let it go. That's given that British Empire, so-called Queen Elizabeth, that devil. That broad wasn't nothing but a devil. I'm telling you, that heifer came to me in my dreams. I told y'all about that. And when she came to me in my dreams, this was a few months after she croaked. She walked up. They pulled up on a helicopter on the top of a building. I'm recollecting because it's been a long time. They pulled up on a helicopter on the top of a building, and I was with someone else. We was walking, and I peeked around the corner, and I saw her guards. They was getting off the helicopter. And when I peeked around, they saw me, and they looked down at me. Next thing I know, she showed up and was standing right in my face, and she pointed at me. And she told the person that was next to me, when she pointed at me, her hand turned all black. And she said, handle them, handle them. But she was pointing at me specifically. So I will be the representation of a larger group. But it will be people like me, okay? In other words, the awakened, high priest, high priestess, spiritualists, healers, teachers, leaders, foot soldiers, whoever you are, whatever your position is here in terms of creating a new kingdom, the chosen seed. That's who she was talking about when she said handle them. I saw that old reptilian. She showed her face in my dreams. This said serial killer. I know she was. It's no coincidence that this will come out with children. Y'all already heard. You heard about it. Okay? Look at that. Perversion. Yeah, it was a whole lot of stuff that was going on in this so-called royal palace. Okay? Perversion. Right behind a card with a child. Come on now. That's not a coincidence that that will come out after I'm talking about that devil. Look at this. This says child. What did I tell you? Everything is being exposed. There are so many underground tunnels out here that lead, you know, where they have been kidnapping children for a very, very long time. Okay, y'all know this. Children come up missing. You don't know where they are. You never see them again. Why? Because they've been handed over. They've been handed over, right, to beings like this. And they use them for perversion, for rituals. The main thing is rituals, harnessing the energy of these innocent children in order to prolong their life, to prolong their power, to increase their wealth and authority. It's been so much wickedness that's been happening out here, y'all. And it's all being exposed it's being exposed in ways that these bastards never saw it coming, because they thought that they had it in the bag to where it was so top secret that nobody would ever find out about it. See, now, look at that. Oh, they're in some deep regrets, but regret is not enough. Regret will never be enough. They must be punished. They must be judged for many lifetimes, not just this one. One lifetime would never be enough. This must go on for generations after generations after generations, lifetimes after lifetimes. They must be punished. Yes. Is that not the truth? Yes, they will be. Yes, it will happen. It's written in the sand. Okay? Mother Earth has spoken and said, yes, I agree. They will be devoured. Okay? This empire will be dismantled. Everyone that was involved will be exposed. They will be judged. Yes. Yes, it's going to happen. Look at that. Because these were wicked, wicked cults. Beings that will come together and do all types of rituals, and there was many of them. Of course, you had your ringleaders, you know, but there was many of them. Many of them. Bloodline. Bloodline. Y'all know what that means. Oh, the so-called royal bloodline. Right? It's all being exposed. These were cults. Wicked, wicked cults. Not all of them come from the same bloodline, but these are different groups. You got different groups. They call themselves different names, but they look the same. They would be hard to decipher between unless, you know, for their wardrobe or for their, you know, their costume clowns, the clown costumes that they might wear, you know, whether it's a crown, whether it's a big cone-shaped hat, whether it's a white robe, whether it's, I don't care what it is. They all have on costumes. They all wear costumes. Whether it's a badge. They all wear costumes. Whether it's a stethoscope. They all wear costumes. But they all operate from the same agenda. So they're all being exposed. Timeline issues means, look at that. I told you, they all wear freaking costumes. False person. They lie about who they are. They put on masks and they tell you, I am the chosen one. We are the children of the Most High. We belong over here on this land. We died, you know, we were, you know, XYZ, and it's in our bloodline. No, these are all false people who are wearing costumes. Nothing but little puppets and puppet masters walking around in one big scripted play, creating illusions for the world, all in the matrix, creating smoke screens, got people asleep thinking that they actually royal, thinking that they're actually chosen. These beings are wicked as hell. You pull that mask off and I'm telling you, it ain't nothing but a doggone demon behind it. They all wear costumes. But the truth is being exposed here now. Look at that. Yet another costume. The truth will be exposed. The corruption, the wicked and evil deeds, the rituals, the spell work, the dark magic, the perversion, sex trafficking, child trafficking, even the trafficking of grown folks. I mean, they've been doing these things for a very, very long time. And sad part is that so many people still think that, oh, that's conspiracy. But most people, well, I'm not going to say most, enough people have awakened to understand it ain't nothing conspiracy about it. Do you not see with your natural eyes how wicked these beings are? They show you outright now. They do rituals outright in front of your face. They've been doing it, but the unaided eye would never catch it because, oh, they wear such a smiley, that their mask, it looks so sweet. The smile, it just seems so kind, don't it? But behind them eyes, boy, it ain't nothing there. It ain't nothing there. And they say the eyes are the windows to the soul. These are soulless beings because there is nothing there. Look at them good in their eyes. You'll definitely know a reptilian, a shapeshifter. You'll know it when you see one. You'll know a soulless being when you see one just by simply looking in their eyes. This is talking about affair. I feel like this card goes beyond a personal relationship. This is like now they're cheating on each other where they used to be allies working together. Now they're cheating on each other, secretly collaborating with others behind another's back because it's all about cover up. It's all about pointing the finger. It's all about placing the blame on one group of people over there because, you know, now they're not collaborating so well. Now too much is coming out about this group. So now they got to collaborate with this group over here. Yeah. They're definitely having affairs behind one another's back because they're afraid. Look at that. That's the type of affair they're having. This is with different governments. This is with different, you know, political leaders and nations. Oh, they're having affairs in that way. Okay? It's bigger. This ain't personal, like two people that's cheating on each other. No. Because they're so evil. These beings are wicked. They're devils. They worship demons. They conjure up demons. They create deities for people to worship that's supposed to be a direct representation of their energy. I'm telling you, this is corruption, treason. It's all types of stuff that's happening. We're going to have to do a declaration, though. We'll say, I declare and decree that all chemical warfare, bioweapons, and any wicked agendas conspired by the powers that were fails, and that our bodies rejects any weapons or attacks that they may try to use against us in spirit and in flesh across all timelines, realms, and dimensions known and unknown. Now, I just took that off the top of my head, and so y'all gonna have to rewind it because I'm gonna definitely rewind it and do it myself. Write that on a candle. Now, if you have a black candle, use a black candle. If you don't have a black candle, just grab your white candle, but black candle, because this is toxic pollution that they're trying to use here in order to, that's their next plan of attack because they know that we were next. So let me just pull, I'm going to tap into the 48 Laws of Power. Okay, many of you have gotten this book. Just to summarize what the powers that were, what are they planning, what are they conspiring to do, okay? So let's see. So I've been taken to page 218, Law 27, Step 3. Now, this says, your court-like following is growing. It is time to organize it. Find a way both elevating and comforting. Organized religions have long held unquestioned authority for large numbers of people and continue to do so in our supposedly secular age. And even if the religion itself has faded some, its forms still resonate with power. The lofty and holy associations of organized religions can be endlessly exploited. Create rituals for your followers. Organize them into hierarchy, making them in grades of sanctity and giving them names and titles that resound with religious overtones. Ask them for sacrifices that will fill your coffers and increase your power. Do y'all hear what this is saying right now? Is this not what the whole reading? I'm getting chills. Yeah, I know somebody out there is getting chills with me. Let me know. Do you see this? Do you feel this? Do you see how the spiritual team is just making a message so clear? This is not the time where things are going to be hidden. Oh no, it will be exposed. If you seek it, if you knock, you will find. The Most High is granting us the answers. The moment that we question it, we get answers. This is speaking directly to what we was just saying about the cults. They have created cults, and this is literally talking directly. Let me just get the card out. My goodness. This is talking directly about them using these cults in order to enhance their power. It says your cult-like following is growing. It is time to organize it. Find a way both elevating and comforting. Organized religions have long held unquestioned authority. Unquestioned authority. So people, they buy into it. Hook, line, and sinker. Organized religions. Nobody questions, why is this particular ritual being done every first Sunday? Why are we eating blood? Why are we drinking blood and eating flesh? What is this all about? Why are we constantly talking about the sacrifice, a man dying for our sins? What is this? Nobody asks questions. Long held unquestioned authority for large numbers of people. That would be the wide path. And continue to do so in our supposedly secular age. And even if the religion itself has faded some, its form still resonates with power. So have these religious structures, yes, they have most definitely faded. A lot of people have pulled themselves out of particular religious and belief systems, okay, because they realize they don't find the Most High there. The Most High is not there. But yet and still, it holds some form of power because there's still people who remove themselves from these places, but yet they still hold their temple becomes a house for that same energy because they have a hard time releasing the belief itself. You see what I'm saying? They have a hard time to stop praying to a particular deity that's been handed to them. They have a hard time to stop doing particular rituals and teaching their children particular things because they're afraid that if they completely withdraw, that they're going to go to the hell that these beings told you that you was going to end up in, right? And even if the religion itself has faded some, its form still resonates with power. The lofty and holy associations of organized religion can be endlessly exploited. Endlessly exploited. So there's always a way that they can mix it up, okay? Add a little spice to it, take a little bit away from it, add a little something extra, throw in a couple of extra, fancy titles. They mix it up like it's a damn garden salad and feed it to you. So it can be endlessly exploited. Create rituals for your followers. Organize them into hierarchy. Okay? So yeah, is that not what they do in the religious structure? Give you rituals and give you a hierarchy. Okay, so you're going to be the bishop, you're going to be the minister, you're going to be the deacon, you're going to be the Sunday school teacher, you're going to be the mother, whatever they call them, I don't know. But everybody has a position, right? So that makes people feel special. It makes them feel like they have an identity when somebody gives you a particular title. And then it says, ask them for sacrifices that will fill your coffers and increase your power. Ask them for sacrifices. Is that not what they do? When they say, bring your child here so that I can baptize them and mimic putting them to death, submerging them into water, putting them to death and bringing them back to life and telling them that they are now saved. Is that not a sacrifice? But these are rituals that no one questions. Ask them for sacrifices that will increase your power. To emphasize your gatherings, quasi-religious nature, talk and act like a prophet. Talk and act like a prophet. To emphasize your gatherings. You are not a dictator after all. You are a priest, a guru, a sage, a shaman, or any other word that hides your real power in the midst of religion. Wow. So rather than showing their true hand as a dictator, because that's who they really are, they want to dictate. They want power. Okay? They want power. Is that upside down? They want power. No, they don't want to come off as a dictator. No, they're disguising it, disguising the corruption, wearing a mask, being that false person, pretending to be someone that they are not, using names such as priest, pastor, shaman, guru. Any word that hides your real power in the midst of religion. Whew. It's a whole cult, y'all. It's a whole cult. And that's why I told you earlier, I was telling you they all have different, and this literally regurgitated everything that I just said in this message. That's how powerful my spiritual team is when they speak through me. I said they all have different names, different titles. Some might call themselves the royal this, right? Others might say we are the chosen, we are the seeds of whoever, Ben, whoever, right? Y'all know who I'm talking about. They all wear different costumes, different funny shaped hats, different robes, different garment. They all have on some sort of clown costume, but it's all a disguise, because at the end of the day, these are people who really desire to have all the power in the world, but they have to disguise it behind some form of religion, because that's what people are, they fall asleep to. Oh, if they say that they are holy, or that they are chosen, or that they are, of the royal, of the chosen line, or whatever the case may be, then I guess it's easier to accept the corruption. This is deep, y'all. All of these cults are being exposed, and they're going to start cheating on each other. Where they used to work together, where they used to get in bed together, they're going to start getting in bed with other groups in hopes that they don't get exposed, because they're afraid, because they know that it's going to hit this one over here. Okay, so we don't have no association. We're going to go over here together, but then they'll cheat on the next one. There's no real loyalty. And so this is where all the chaos is going to happen. The destruction is going to happen, and they're having timeline issues. I'm going to go ahead and close this out because I want to get this uploaded tonight. But that's my message. Leave a comment below. Let me know, what do you think about this message? Definitely do the declaration. Light your candles. Get them going. I love you all, and I'll talk to y'all next time.